Here I come. There we go. There we go. I thought I'd done something wrong. I am live, huh? Here I come, Diamond. Here I come, y'all. Good morning, morning. Welcome. Y'all got your coffee? Coffee, tea, and milk. Whatever your pleasure. What you want to do. We're going to get into some things here in a minute. Just going to play my music before I get a few more to come in. Good morning, Sammy D. Smash it as y'all come in. Okay. I love my hair. Let me put my specs on. But anyway, good morning, Miss Goody Two Shoes. Good morning, Reese's. You drink your coffee? Go, girl. You go, girl. Good morning, Angela. Y'all go ahead and keep listening to this for your little listening pleasure. As I check on a few more things, I got a few people here. I'm going to wait for a few more. I'll be right back. Gotta get my book water. Okay, y'all, I got my vinegar water too. Y'all know I've been dieting. I think I got enough to start with. Y'all go ahead and give me some love as y'all come in. Okay. I love feeling loved. Okay. Good morning, Phenomenal. That's right. Tell them, Sammy D. Hit that like button. Good morning, Manny. All right. Now, good. I got enough to start off with, y'all. Okay. Y'all see my title. I'm going to read it to y'all because I was listening to, well, I went over there to read last night for a minute, y'all. And people were saying all kind of stuff. So, is it legal to read books on YouTube? Okay. Let's see. I gotta read it to y'all. I'm gonna read it to y'all because some people, got it twisted. Okay. This is what it says on one of the things, y'all. If the book is in the public domain, you're fine. Okay. If the book is still under copyright, you will need to get permission of the rights holder, which is the case. But making a video would most likely be the publisher, yes. But if the book is in the public domain, you're fine, y'all. You can read whatever book you want to read on here, okay? All right? Because I know you could, because I was watching this one guy that would always come on here and read books. Heavyset guy, I don't know his name, but he would read really books of substance. People of the likes of like Michelle Obama, etc., etc. And just last year, somebody was reading the book Tina Turner thing. You can get on here and read what you want to read. So that's not true. And when somebody doing that, they're promoting whoever wrote the book, they're promoting them. So I'm saying this to say, I peeked a little bit over there to read, and people were discussing her book. And somebody was saying, flag everybody that come on here and read your book. Well, get the flagging because everybody's reading it, which would make no sense because once we start talking about it, people in my chat for sure yesterday was saying, oh, I'm going to buy it. Since then, if Reed was to check, she'll see people buying the book. And some people were saying that it was kind of shady, but get your money. We ain't mad at you. Okay? We ain't mad at you. Do what you got to do. So I don't understand, but it's always gonna be somebody thinking negative like that. Oh, flag them if they read your book and all this. It's a good thing that we was reading the book. And so I thought the reason why I'm mentioning it, I had to look up that myself. Nope, you can't get in trouble for reading the book. Now let me start speaking because I'm going to go to another chapter on it. And then we was only saying some people now is going to take offense. We already know that some people's going to take offense. And although the names have been changed, we knew exactly everybody she was talking about. And one of the persons, though, sounded like it may have been big time beef. Okay, let me see. Let me see what he's saying because this is a long message right here. Let me see what you're saying here. A public domain book is a book with no copyright, a book that was created without a license, or a book where its copyright expired have been forfeited. So yes, you will be struck. No, you can't get strike because that's the case. Why is only y'all got okay? Y'all look on YouTube and look at all these book readers, and like I said, you got some of them only read books for their commentary. And if you want to do that, go ahead, but just look for a lot of clapback because, like I said, everybody interested because it's the beef sector and they want to know are they a part of the book? Okay, so all these books that's been reading on the YouTube, why all of a sudden somebody on the YouTube with us that's a small YouTube like us, why her book can be read, but Obama and Michelle book can be read. All the political books can be read. Everything can be read, but that. Okay, so I hear Sean Brandy told his people, don't buy the book. Only one of us gonna buy the book and then read it. Now he's wrong for saying that like that. Don't try to block that lady coins because you mad because her book came out before you, or maybe it's gonna be successful because, like I said, everybody beats up there and their mother is wanting to buy the book. Okay, you're right. Just because if you purchase the book, you can read it if you want to. So that's bull. You can come on here and read a book if you want to. Okay. And like I said yesterday when I was talking about it, you should have seen all of y'all. My chat still up. Everybody on there saying they finna go buy the book. So why would she be mad? Why Sean Gacy always got to come in here and start some mess? A few years ago, I listened to the audio book of that video vixen, Karine Stefan. I don't think I know what it is, but Sammy, you read a lot of books. What's the guy name here on YouTube that he does nothing but read books? And I was watching him. Well, I haven't watched him that months. I cannot think of his name, y'all. I'm so desperately trying to think his name. I am really trying to think of the guy on YouTube that read books all the time. That's his commentary. Now, a lot of y'all get around and watch different stuff. Maybe as I'm talking, the name will come to me. But he used to read them all the time. He still do. He still do. That's his commentary. That's what he does. Let me see. I must try to look him up right now while I'm talking to y'all. Let me see. I just want to know the guy's name that always come on YouTube and read books. But he got every book Joe from recommended, the book job. I'm gonna find his name, y'all. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. I'm gonna find it for y'all. Let me see. I cannot think his name. But some of y'all book readers, as I go on, y'all probably know who I am. He does nothing but read books. I ain't watched him in so long. Yeah, that's right. Just because he's just salty. Sean Bradley is just salt and tea. And I didn't want to start the commentary waiting for this person because I think they want to talk about it too. Because I want to go ahead and read some more of it. For those of y'all that didn't read it, is not going to purchase it, but it's a good read. You know what I'm saying? It's a good read, and everybody know we're promoting this book. Ain't nobody mad. Ain't nobody mad at the read. I'm not mad at her. You know what I'm saying? I wish she would come on here and kind of talk a little bit about it. To tell the truth about it, but I guess she can't. Y'all, let me have me a sip. Anybody want to hop on here? I'm gonna drop the link. So that's what made me come on here and talk about that for a minute. Yeah, so you're wrong, whoever said that we can't get on here and read a book. Because if that's the case, everybody's channel been taken down. You know, the folks that use it for commentary. And I loved it. I remember when Brianna was reading Tina Turner. Oh my God, I was waiting for her to come on to do the first, second, and third chapter. And then all of a sudden she started reading it. I never did go buy the book. She was reading it, but now I guess I'm gonna write it because it still piqued my interest to this day. I wanted to finish hearing it. So, like I say, let me see if this person, a lot of people read books. If the book has current copyright, reading it online for free is a violation of copyright unless you get permission from. I don't know about all that. So what you're saying is the people that comes on here and read book for their commentary, they contact Michelle Obama and all these people for permission before they read the book. Is that what you're saying? And even if that was the big deal, you're getting free promotion. We're over here in the beef sector. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody's going to be interested in it. You know what I'm saying? I talked on it. Tim talked on it first. I can't. Boss Lady talked on it, and it's going to be several more. What, you going to flag everybody in the beef sector that's reading it? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Is that what's going to happen? I'm sharing the book. I felt, yeah. And it's free promotion. Come on, y'all. Yes, indeed, because people were saying they didn't even know the book was out. They knew this person was talking about reading the book all last year. We didn't even know that it had came out in January. She didn't promote it and even tell us that it was. She didn't even tell us that it was. Let me see, somebody did. Oh, okay. Let me see something. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, y'all. I'm just answering somebody back. Okay, so anyway, so let me go ahead and speak to some people. Let's see. So bless Sean comes off as someone who, if he was jealous of you, would try to say. That's exactly what he's doing. But y'all, that's not stopping nobody from buying the book. Because the few inserts that was read, it made people interested and start saying, I'm gonna go buy the book. And they have. They have bought it. Okay. Hey Ronnie Q, they have bought it. I'm gonna drop the link now. Once anybody want to come on and discuss it with me, because like I said, I just read you can't come on here and read a book. Maybe Ronnie Q, do you know who I'm talking about? This one guy that all his commentary is reading books. I'm quite sure somebody know who I'm talking about. Cause I know a lot of us sometimes get around. He reads nothing but books. That's his commentary. But I feel like we promoted it. So I don't know if she's gonna listen to people talking about flag everybody, because it's gonna be a whole bunch of us over here to flag. I'm telling you. But like I say, Sean Bradley is jealous. He's talking about don't buy the book. It's too late. People buying it. People want to know. People are interested in the beef sector. People, are going to question it. Hey, Manny V, you want to hop on here for a minute? I got the link, saying, and give me your opinion, what you think about us reading the book. Don't you think that we're giving free promotion just by the amount of people that was in my chat yesterday saying that they're going to buy the book? Okay, let me see. Okay, somebody keep writing me so I have to answer back. Don't you think anybody else want to give me their take on it? Because I got the thing dropped. I would like to hear other people take on it, what they think about it. Do y'all think that this is promoting the book? Because none of us heard about it until yesterday. Now people are saying they're going to buy the book. What do y'all think? Anybody, even in the chat, give your opinion. Well, we know, Sean, I want to see if anybody want to put their input. Yes, that's free promotion, and I'm working. Oh, okay, Manny. I know, what time is it? 9, 10, 11, 12. I know it be a lot of y'all at work, and If I was to come on in my normal time, like I was doing 9:30 my time, I know it'd be y'all lunch break. Yeah, I know you're working. But yes, that's free promotion. Yeah. So what's the big point of us trying to read some inserts? Is she gonna flag everybody over here in the beef sector? Oh, you backstage? I don't see you. Let me put it back there again. I know let me see something. I don't see you. Let me do this and maybe okay, let's see now. Because I would like to get some other opinions. I really would. Because like I said, kudos, girl. Get your money, girl. I just said a lot of people gonna be offended, is what I actually said. And they are, especially that one character, mentioned with the wig, and some of the stuff is not accurate though about the group being dispatched just to block somebody, but I don't know if they was feuding at the time or whatever. And Messy Sexy was the one that came and told us all when we was doing women empowerment that the brain went over there and started talking about her, and I was adamant, no, she's not. Where is she? Because I was watching her. I was disappointed that she's doing that. Had Messy Sexy had to jump back in the chat and said that to us, and we were just reading it ourselves, we would have never knew who she was talking about. We would have never knew who she was talking about, So some of us just don't read the whole book cover to cover. Oh no, anybody got time to do that, because we do people, it's no insert this and that like we did yesterday, like Lockhart did, and then I came and talked about it, and that made people curious. That made people hungry, want more, and they want to buy the book. Simple as that. That's the truth. Just reading insert isn't a problem, but setting out to read. No, and nobody do. See, nobody had been doing all of that. Whole books with noisy people with intent to kill. Yeah, but even if he did do that, I don't think it's gonna kill the sales though, because people want to know. People want to know. Now you say you was in the back. I still don't see you. And I know I got the right thing up here. I know I didn't change nothing. So I don't see you in the back just because. Am I putting the wrong thing again? Try it again, because I hope I ain't doing nothing wrong like I did the other day. I don't see you in the back. Are you sure you're clicking on the right thing? Really? I'm going to do it again. Do it one more time. Okay, I copied it. Oh, I see you now. I see you now, because I know you went back there. Yeah, okay, I see you now.
Okay, what is the big deal? I mean, it's like, okay, we heard about the book from Miss Boss from Lockheed, and it sounds interesting. We go out there, we get the first little preview excerpt, and then I actually purchased it. I paid $9 for it, so that's giving her her money.
That's what I'm saying.
I figure it's my book. I should be able to share a
Mm-hmm.
little pieces of it, here and there, which I want to hear.
Yeah, because it ain't like we trying to kill ourselves. We not doing what John Brady told his people to do. Don't y'all
Yeah.
buy the book, just buy one, read it. We're not doing that.
And
And
it's
I had no
nothing
intention on doing
malicious.
that. I said, get your
It's
money, although people are gonna think you being shady, but do what you got to do. It ain't nobody upset. That's him over there being jealous and sad, trying to stop that
exactly.
lady from making her coin. So
I
Reed, if
think
you
I
see this,
think
and I
it's
wish you
pretty
was over
good.
here, but if you see this, I want you to see that we all for you making your coins, and we know who all the
Exactly.
character is. It ain't got nothing. We're not trying to do it like that. We're not
I
trying to
don't
read the
understand the
whole book,
copyright part.
huh?
That's the part I'm getting. I'm not understanding the copyright part.
Something about if it's copyrighted. Let me
Okay.
see if I can put it back up. Shows hello, all gotta go to work on my channel. Good morning, Blast. Hello, all gotta go to work. Okay, all right. And see who is next. Hi, cutie. Hey, cutie. Deshaun Turner. Deshaun, keep up the good work. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I spoke to everybody, but let me see if I can put that back up. I just want to know if let me see something. It's illegal to do book reading on YouTube. So,
According to Law Stack Exchange, in summary, you can read a book aloud. You can record your reading of it for your personal use. You should not upload it to YouTube or other sharing sites.
Okay, y'all heard it. Let me see. Let me read it to y'all then. First, let me see. I'm trying to see if y'all can see it. Okay, let me get over here. Oh, I can't never do it right for y'all to see it. And I hope I didn't take it off. Oh, God, it went off. I'm trying to see every time I try to show y'all something. But it says, in summary, you can read a book aloud. You can record your reading of it for your personal use. You should not upload it to YouTube or other sharing sites. See, we're not uploading it. No, the different countries have different rules on when a book enters the public domain. And since the internet crosses borders, multiple rules sets may apply. Long as you don't upload it. We're not uploading it, y'all. Do y'all see that? Wait a minute. Can y'all read that? Y'all, can y'all see it? Yes or no? Ain't nobody. Yes or no? Can you see
It's a
it?
little blurry, but you can see a little bit of it. Yeah.
Okay, I'll read it again if you can't see it. What is the difference of this free promotion? Hey, Lady Nika.
Hey.
Did you just hear me? I don't know if you heard this, but last night I went over to read for a little bit because sometimes, I watch her like being in her bushes. Somebody in her chat was saying to flag everybody that's reading your book. I'm thinking now you're gonna flag the whole beef sector, and all we doing is promoting your book because we didn't know it had even came out in January. The Tim Blank said it, then Lockhead said it, and then I came on. We read the insert. So I Googled, "Can you read a book?" Because there are book readers. There's one guy I can't think his name. He said, "Come on here, read." He read books all the time on YouTube, once a week. And I heard when he was reading Obama book, people like that, people of substance. He read. So when I Googled it, I'm gonna read it again. In summary, you can read a book aloud. You can record your reading or it for your personal use. You should not upload it to YouTube or other sharing site. Note that different countries have different rules. Let me see, it clicked off on me on this phone. On different rules in the book into the public domain. And since the internet crosses the borders, multiple use set may apply. So in different places may be different rules, but you can read a book. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay, is that me with an echo?
I just Googled it.
First of all, there are people who read books online all the time. You Nate Robb read, she just got to read Morris Day and Rick James' book and Marvin Gaye. They read these
Exactly.
books online all the time. Some people actually, it's a girl on here, Tassie Diamond, that I watch. She is currently reading the book Vindicated by Superhead. She reads this book every day or every other day live, and people sit there in her live, be over 100 people, sometimes 200-300 people listening to her read the book and give her commentary. You, if you gonna flag somebody for reading your book, then I don't know how these other people managing to do it. We read books online. People do this all the time. What is the big deal? Who mad? I ain't even mad. And why would she want to flag you? Because that's free promotion for her book.
But
Exactly.
then,
And it's a
but
good
let me clear. But
read.
let me clear this up, Lady Nika. Now she didn't actually say it. Somebody in her chat or was on her platform was saying flag everybody that's reading your book. So I don't know if she's gonna do it or not. I'm saying if she do it, then she gonna knock some herself because yesterday y'all saw when I was talking about it, people were in the chat said they're gonna buy it. You bought it. Just because bought it, Quani says she's gonna buy it. A lot of people to be set to say they're gonna buy it. So to me, that's free promotion. We didn't even know, she didn't even promote it and tell us that she had it out. But what I hear, it came out
Yeah.
in January. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody mad at it, even though it is do sound like it's being messy or whatever the case may be. People are gonna get mad. Then Sean Bradley no good, but now he's the one to tell everybody don't buy it. One of us buy it and didn't read it. So now he's been wrong. He's trying to stop herself. But to each is whatever she want to do, what she want to do. And she wrote it based on what was going on back then. Because like I say, since then stuff has coming out that the things that TSCC/VF was accused of didn't do. We all know who did it now. So she even wrote it back then. Good morning, Laurie, aka Lolo.
Hello,
And
Lola.
I think Ronnie Q said she in the back, she backstage. I thought I saw that in the
Oh
chat.
yeah, she is. Let me put her
Good
up here.
morning. How are you, Miss
And
Bless?
y'all, And if I okay, fine. If I go out, y'all keep going because sometimes this thing act up. I'll still be here. Okay. All right.
Good morning, Miss Bless, Lady
Morning.
Nika, and good morning, other young lady. How are you?
I'm
Somebody
here.
got a window open.
Yeah, somebody close your YouTube window and just keep it on StreamYard because I do hear a double talk.
Yeah, I don't think it's me.
Okay.
That was me. I closed it. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Good
Okay.
morning, ladies. I just
Good morning.
wanted to kind of clear up, and good morning, chat. I just kind of wanted to clear up that um, I didn't I didn't want to read the Rita Philadelphia's Heart book in any type of derogatory manner. I wanted to kind of, I wanted to really let people see that there's a lot of things coming out of our sector. We have an author now, we have producers, we have different people coming out of these sectors that actually promotes us, even if it doesn't seem, very good to the outside, but they don't really know what's going on. But I did want to kind of bring life to her characters and really put myself into it. It was definitely no slight at her. Um, I did not, publish her book or put her book on my page. I wouldn't do that. And I just wanted to, my thing is any promotion is good promotion. And if she could sell 100 more books because, of the buzz, I thought that was the point.
Right. And that's all I'm saying. Because everybody was saying, I'm going to go buy it. Even though we read a little bit, it still piqued their curiosity. Even this morning, we're going to do another insert. It's still going to pique their curiosity. People want the book for themselves. So to me, we're
Absolutely.
giving her free promotion. So what's the big deal, for this person telling her to flag everybody? What, you going to flag the whole YouTube?
Well,
I have a question. Lori Loco, did you read her whole book online?
no, ma'am. I only read because Kindle has the pages differently than a regular book does. And no, I haven't
Mm-hmm.
read her entire book online. It was just the first half. I believe it was half. Just the first half. I was hoping to read the rest of it and kind of finish the story for her. And I don't know if
Well,
she would have
that's
done
a
that.
problem. No, that's a problem. That's a problem because if I am in a position where I can't afford to buy the book or any book, if I take a class and I can't afford to buy the book and then somebody reads it online, that publisher is losing money for me not buying the book because I go to you who never wrote the book and get all the information that's in the book. I agree with her 100%. And I don't think that she has a problem with people promoting the book. I think she has a problem with people stealing all her entire intellectual hard work where she sat down and wrote this book to get paid. And then somebody is going to tell people in their chat room, everybody go buy a book and read it on your platform to however many people you have. If I don't read books twice. If I read a book, I'm not gonna sit down and reread the book. I love the book Color Purple. I didn't read the Purple twice. Once it's read for me. So what she has a problem with is him trying to come in and have people read the book online and stop the sales of her books because I'm not going to buy a book that I've already read. Who does that?
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. We only was doing insert, and that piqued everybody's curiosity, and everybody started talking about I'm gonna buy it, and everybody here done bought it. So to me, like I said, Sean Bradley is trying to get one person to buy it and telling everybody else don't buy it. We'll read the whole book. Now that's the wrong part about
Yeah,
it.
that's
But what we
wrong.
did was pique people
Yeah.
curiosity, and people want it. They don't care how many inserts we read. They want to buy the book. They want to have it themselves. You get
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yes.
yes, and that's what she was addressing. She wasn't. I mean, I don't think she. I've never heard her address people reading inserts and helping. I've heard her promote the book. I'm surprised that nobody heard her say that she had a book out because she's been promoting the book herself. So I think it's good that other people are promoting her books, but I think that we get too caught up in our own selves and what we want to do and what we think is right and wrong, that we don't respect the people who are, who are losing out. Now, I went on this one page, this guy who used to read books on YouTube, and his channel is English Speaking Practice. And he had put a video out, and he said, can you read books online? Basically, the answer is no. He said he was reading books online. It was no problem in the beginning. When his page got big, he started getting copyright strikes. You can't get more than 3 copyright strikes in 90 days or they take your page. And he said he didn't want to risk that.
Well, I don't know what happened to him. And then again, like I said, I just looked this up. I just read it. Okay. I'm gonna read it again. In summary, you can read a book aloud. You can record your own self, but you can't do it for personal use. You shouldn't upload it to YouTube. None of us is doing that. We're doing inserts. And so I don't know who the person is you talking about. Maybe he done something to make himself get copyrighted. All we was doing was promoting. And I remember her saying all last year, actually 2018 at the end that she was writing the book. And then I didn't hear too much more talk about it. I didn't know that was actually out until yesterday. Now I might come on here another time and do another insert for her, because to me, I'm promoting it. And the only other thing I did say was some people are gonna get in their feelings. Now, Sean Bradley out of line. Did you leave, Ronnie Q? I'm just talking. I'm just looking to see you gone. I didn't kick you out. You must. If you wanted to come back, I'm gonna put the thing back. Oh, you back?
See, I was definitely not trying to stop her bag.
I don't know what happened.
I wanted her. To me, I never even really heard about her promoting the book. I didn't really see her promoting the book at all. So I'm thinking, and of course, it's not up to me, but reading someone else's work is it's almost a flattery. It is a flattery because somebody picked your work to actually narrate. And it was not done on my part with any malice. Yes, Sean Bradley had the idea and whatever he felt like, he wanted to happen as far as trying to stop her bagging or anything. That was never my intent. My intent was to make it come to life and have even more people want it. And with Ronnie Q, you may read something once and that's it, but some of us will reread it. The Color Purple is a classic. So I've reread it several times. And each time you see something different that you didn't see the time before. So I'm definitely wanting her to sell as many books as possible. And I think that telling the story and trying to bring the characters to life is a great way to promote.
Exactly. Right. So we wasn't, because I didn't have no malice either yesterday. I was like surprised. I say the book was out in January. We ain't know nothing about it. I do remember her saying she's gonna write the book. And like I said, and people that was here yesterday can testify to this. A lot of people in my chat started saying they was gonna go buy it. And I say today I'll come back again with a different insert from a different thing. And if you don't read the whole thing, people got curious and they ran to go buy it. Everybody up here on the panel done bought the book. And then some.
Right after
well, I bought it yesterday and I read the book out loud. So I didn't think it was a problem for me to read it out loud because people were hitting me.
No, Lockhead boss lady. No, what was said, somebody, first of all, Sean Brady was telling people don't buy it. Just one of them read it, buy it, and one read it. And then somebody in her chat, it was either a chat or a panel, I can't remember which one, was saying, flag everybody that's reading. I said, well, then she gonna flag the whole beef sector, because we're promoting it. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna make a lot of enemies. And I don't think she would want to do that anyway, because ain't nobody saying nothing negative. We just surprised that the book is out, and I didn't know it, but I do remember her saying that she's writing the book. That's what we're talking about. So I don't get.
Okay, well, last night, a content creator, I really don't want to mention her name, was live, and I'm not really too cool with her, the lit girl, and I was in the live because she was talking about the book and going off about people in the beef sector actually reading it and taking her money and being a hater. So I jumped in the chat because Rita Philadelphia was actually in the chat too. And I said, I actually read your book, the excerpt, the sample in the morning. And then I actually purchased the book and I read almost all of it last night on my live. And I said, but I wasn't meaning to be nothing negative because even in my first live and Blitz was there, we all were saying, we wish her all the success. We didn't feel nothing bad about it. We,
Absolutely.
looked at it as entertainment. We said we're gonna promote it. We want to see her grow. We don't see nothing bad. And I said that to her directly in the chat, and she said she was going to flag the people that had malice in there or whatever. I don't know who she was talking about. I didn't get into it. I just
Right.
wanted her to know from my point of view that me reading the book was nothing negative towards her. I thought that us reading it, especially the women reading it, was a
Yeah.
promotion of your book. Nobody knew about the book until Timothy and then myself and everybody else was talking about it. So I looked at that as free promotion. You know how many authors who have books who get no promotion at all? And literally in one day,
True.
you didn't have a promotion of your book without even doing anything or paying anybody. I
She
don't
could
look
have
at that as
sold
a
let me
another
negative.
let,
100
let,
books.
let, let me answer this Pink Sugar. She said an excerpt should only be a couple minutes. Just a quick preview. If 5 people read excerpts, that's the whole. No, that's not the whole book. 5 people read the exact same thing.
Well,
Okay,
actually,
so
I
that's
read.
not true either. Nobody's reading the whole book, Pink Sugar.
But it is
Pink
48
Sugar. Well, hold on.
pages.
Okay, well, Pink Sugar, I bought the book and purchased it. So I did read more than a
I
sample.
did
But I
too.
didn't read the
Yeah.
entire book. But tell me where I did something wrong with that. I read like I think I still left out like a few chapters, but I read the other part of the book that nobody had purchased yet. I still don't see
And,
what was
and,
wrong with that.
and I am going to read an insert from another chapter, to keep people curious so they can go by it because they're going
Right.
to want to know what's going on. It's just promotion. That's all it is. So, but,
This
but
starts
I
Which
all
respect
which
your
weekend.
is
opinion, though.
agreed.
That's
I
Which
true.
is
respect your
agreed.
opinion, Pink Sugar. That's how you feel. But
Right.
nobody's doing that. We're not being negative. We're not doing that with malice or none of that. Even if Lockheed read the whole book, people still want to go buy it. Simple as that.
That is
Exactly.
true.
Exactly.
That's true. And I
Exactly. But
gotta
people are
say, it's only
intrigued.
48 pages. So if Blessed read 5 and Lady Nika read 5, I mean, if each of us read 5, we halfway through the book. So if
Yeah,
you
I
got 20 people
literally
reading it, it's already out there.
yeah, it
it
is.
is.
It really is. So I don't know what the big hula was, but that's what happened. Lockheed. I heard somebody saying, telling her, and she said, She don't want to do that. I don't think she really think about doing that, because like I said, everybody rooting for your book to be a success. You know what
Absolutely.
I'm
And we
saying?
looking for
Everybody's
books
rooting
2
for it
and
to be a
3.
success.
We looking for books 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And
We all are
I
because we
would
all trying
love
to
to read
dissect that. I
number
stand in
two.
my SHIT. I'm not gonna not, change because somebody don't like what I did. It's not gonna try to flag me because I read the book. It is what it is. Because I'm
Right.
not
No,
gonna
like
really
I
worry
said,
about.
no, Lockheed, but like I said, she didn't say it. Somebody is either in her chat or the platform is telling her to do that, and she said she don't want to do that. And I'm just saying, if she did, then that'll be the whole YouTube. Then be
Yeah.
second that she flag it because all we do is promoting, and we would need a second one because since then, the truth of a lot of stuff has came out. You know what I'm saying? She
Absolutely.
wrote it during that time. Maybe she was beefing back then with this person and that
Right.
person. That's all we saying.
Right.
And I do think the
More
truth is, I
characters are
do
going to be
think
added.
it's going to start a lot of chaos with some people going to take it wrong because some of it is shady. That's what I said.
But
That's
that's
my
what a
feeling.
beef section book should be. It
Yeah,
should be
yeah.
shady.
That's what I'm saying. So,
Exactly.
So who's
you
going to
know,
be
The
in the
woman
next
titled the
episode?
book Deep
Well,
Section.
I don't have any ill will toward her. Long as I'm gonna beef, I've never had a beef with Reed. For me, reading the book, it was never a negative light because me and her have never had an issue. It would be kind of left for me to
but
all of a sudden just come for her out the blue, and we never had an issue. I was as a woman, if you watch my first live, all the women that was on there speaking about it, it was all positivity. We were promoting her book and saying we want her to have great success, just like what Tim Blaine was promoting the book. I didn't think anything was wrong with it. I still don't think. People hit me up on the side and said they felt like I was wrong for reading it. I did get some of that last night, but
no,
I do
and
not
then
think I was
okay.
wrong.
And then this pink sugar talk saying intentions are good, but consider accident authority. We don't need to ask her nothing. She put it out
She
there
put it
for
out
what she
there.
wanted us to know. Okay, so
People are
and
going to
why
get
you sounding
reviews.
like that? You sound as if we on here being negative, and we're not.
That's true. And people are going
That's
to do
true.
Come
reviews
on, now,
of it.
what is up with that? You sound like we're trying, and we're not. What are you one to one that told her to flag everybody? What's up with
Well,
this?
hold on,
There's
Ducky. I
something
never
with
heard
the
what she
guru.
said. I never said she did not have a reason to be upset. I don't know all of what SB said, but this is the thing about it. If she is upset, she needs to understand. You did put a book out saying some negative things about some content creators,
No,
regardless of changing
Ron,
the
no,
name
I
or not.
wasn't.
So you have to expect the backlash to happen. It's not going you put the book out and no one's going to say anything. in the world, who does that? It's gonna be some kind of comments, some negative, positive and negative coming out from your book. Because not everybody gonna like being wrote about, regardless of change the names or not. We know who you're talking about.
Exactly.
So yes, some
And
people
then
gonna
not
be
only that,
upset.
y'all, not only that, we all know who the characters are right off top, even though she changed the name. So some
Right.
Yeah.
We
people
know who
are gonna be
Satan is,
upset about. Did she ask any of them people? Can she use their
their
character, their
likeness.
persona?
The situations
Exactly.
were exact. The exact situation. She just changed the names. And right now, if we hadn't done this, if Timothy Blaine hadn't said anything, she may not have, she may have sold another 15, 20 copies.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, everybody in the beef sector is looking and they want to know what's in the book and they want to keep the book.
And
And
they buying it.
Ron, I'm not nobody's minion, love. I like
I'm
who I
looking
like.
forward to part 2 and 3, as you said.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I like who I like, Ron. I'm nobody's minion. I don't, I roll with a lot of people and I love people and I go for people with their personalities. It ain't about running with this one or running with that group. It's about who I like and their personality. I like Rita Philadelphia. I absolutely do. And if I had thought that I was reading that book and trying to say, oh my gosh, she's so stupid, she this, she that, there's no way I would have done that because that's not in my nature.
No, it's not. So to me, the only person that said something negative over there was John Gacy, whatever his last name is. Ronnie
Yeah.
Q says she backstage, but I don't see her. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ronnie Q. Let me see. I'm gonna drop it again. I don't see you.
No,
Yeah,
The
I
reason,
don't
Lance,
look,
see.
you may
that
not read the
nobody,
book if
nobody,
everybody
nobody
else
can
is
say.
reading it, but that means
Lance, I'm gonna come out
5
and
other
come back.
people will.
Okay, Laurie.
Yes, ma'am.
Nobody. No, I was gonna say nobody can't say that. I was trying to do anybody's idea. No offense to you, mama, because I started doing it
Mm-hmm.
when it first happened. When Tim went live, I went live right after him, and I read it. So can
Right.
anybody say that I'm the one that started doing the reading, and I said I was going to continue to read it once I purchased the book. So that was my whole intention the whole entire time. So when everybody else was doing it, and everybody making little comments about it, I was like, look, that was my intention the whole time. The first time I went live, I read
True.
the book, and then I said I'm going to read it later, and which I did do that. But the whole time, after it happened, I was like, I got all these little comments and people saying she's upset. I didn't know if she was mad at me, if she was mad at Lo, or she was mad at Sean. I didn't know what was going on. All I knew was my intention was a positive. I wasn't trying to be negative. I was trying to promote somebody else's work, and it was intriguing because it was about a sector that I had been a part of.
Yeah, and
That was
none
it.
of us, all of us on this panel right now, none of us are being negative. Like I said, get your money, girl. Baby girl, I'm not mad at
Okay.
you.
Get
Come
your
on
money
now.
any way you get it. Think about the Tiger King. Won't nobody watching that until somebody did a good review on it.
Yeah, and
True.
if we hadn't saw that yesterday, we wouldn't be talking about it. You wouldn't have got all these sales that you got within the last 24 hours.
Okay, that man
Bless,
just
Exactly.
made a whole
bless,
lot of books, a
bless,
whole lot of money on his books in jail.
bless. Can I talk for a
Yeah,
second?
go ahead.
Because I think people are conflating two different things. Now, if your intentions weren't bad, your intentions weren't bad. And she was not speaking on anybody who didn't have bad intentions. She was speaking specifically on a plot to have people read her books so others wouldn't buy the book. So let's not conflate two different issues.
Well, that's
And
what I said, Ronnie Q. That's
wait a
True.
minute.
exactly what I said. I
Let
said
me
Sean Bradley's the only one that
right.
been negative about it. All of us
Exactly.
ran and bought it. We still buying it. If we decide to do another excerpt, we will, because that's keeping people
Right.
hungry for it. So I feel like we help promote her. That's
I
how
Right.
I
didn't
feel.
mind
Ronnie,
spending
I'm
my
And
happy
she
$10
Ronnie
didn't
said that because
for
I
it.
didn't know what was going on.
and
I'm
she
happy
didn't
Ronnie
have
said
any
that because I didn't know.
she didn't have any problems with anybody except for that intended plotted type of behavior that came out on that video.
And
So
see, even Alfreda
everybody
just
shouldn't
bought a
be
book. So if you see this, I read, even Alfreda, people is already in your book since we brought it out now, promoting it. I'm saying, come on now.
however you guys sitting up here saying that Lady Nika, not you guys, Lady Nika said something like she didn't ask anybody to use their likeness or whatever.
Lady
Like
Nika didn't say that. I
you said
said when somebody was saying Somebody
I didn't say
was
shit.
saying something about we didn't ask
You
her. I
said
said that's
something.
just like she didn't ask
Don't
us.
sit up
We
here like
all
you
know who it
didn't
is.
say
Lady
nothing.
Nikki didn't
What
say
did
that.
I say?
And when I said it, I didn't say it and mean it in a negative way, even Ronnie Q. No, that was me
I'm not
saying so.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Let me make my point. My point is that she wrote a book on fiction. She did not
Yep.
use anybody's name. Sean Bradley came and identified one of the characters as himself. She didn't identify the
Oh,
character as him. He came on and said, she's writing about me. The book is labeled as fiction. He self identified in the book as one of the characters. And then he proceeded to say what she wrote in her fiction book was not true. Well, that in itself says that she wrote something that is not about me, but yet and still he wants to be mad and say the character is him. So he cannot have it both ways. Either the character is him and she wrote exactly what he did, or he gonna say she lied. I didn't do that, but the character is me. He's all over the place. He's mad that she wrote the book. Obviously, she clipped off some sources of income that he was thinking about. You guys are conflating this. All this is, and if you haven't heard the video, go listen to the video because he's all over the place trying to get people to not buy her book. And that is what she was responding to. She's not responding to you guys. Now, you guys, and also he told them that you need to go buy the book and read it on your channel so the bitch won't get paid.
That's
Now,
what we're speaking
oh,
on, Ronnie Q. That's exactly what I said. That is
right,
John Bradley just doing that. You
right.
said basically what I said.
One
None
more
of us
thing.
is being negative. We're
I
trying to
I
promote it.
agree. I agree. I'm not, but some people are getting upset about it. And
Oh,
like
I'm not upset about it. Me.
there's no reason to get upset with Reed of Philadelphia
Hold on,
about
wait, Mama.
Nobody
I'm
was
not.
never
Wait, no,
upset
hold
with
on,
her.
wait. Let
Nobody
me speak
never
for
said they
myself.
was
Hold on,
upset
wait,
with her.
bless. Let me speak for myself.
okay.
Hold on. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not upset. Wait a minute. Hold on, Ronnie. I'm not upset, baby, with nobody. The reason why I came on the panel is because I just came in late, and I want to make
Okay.
sure it's plainly understood that I did not have any negative or malice when I did it, and I was also letting y'all know that I spoke to her in the chat last night, and she said she was cool with what I did.
Okay.
I'm speaking on everyone else who is speaking on this, saying that we were wrong or whatever. But my side, I'm not upset about it. I want her to do all the success. I don't care if she put me in the book. I ain't even tripping because I'm looking at this as entertaining. If somebody in the beef sector taking something that we do on here and making a coin off of it that's not actually beefing and doing something else still getting paid, I said go ahead and do you. It's
Thank
not
you.
bothering
Exactly.
me.
Oh, I
It's
thought
not.
you guys were getting upset with her for saying
No.
that
No,
she was
ma'am. You
going to
heard what I said. If you
flag.
heard what I said, I came into the live late and I was like, "What's going on?"
Okay.
I said because I had no malice in my heart when I read the book. I bought the book, purchased it, and then I read almost the whole book last night. So
Well,
no, nothing about.
in my opinion, this is my opinion, so it can't
Mm-hmm,
be wrong to you guys because this is just my personal opinion. My
right.
personal opinion is that if somebody go out and does what reads the whole book online in response to being told to do that in a malicious way, she has every right to strike that channel. I'm
And that's what we basically all was saying, Ronnie Q.
Right. Malicious
That's
is not
exactly what we're
different.
saying. What you're saying. Nobody on this panel, I don't think in my chat either, is upset with her. We're
No.
okay.
promoting. So you're
I thought,
saying what I was basically saying, really.
oh, it was sounding
Nobody's
to
upset.
me. To me, it was sounding like you guys were getting upset with
No,
her.
well, we not. Well,
Oh
I'm telling you
no.
that we wasn't. I'm
Right
telling
to
you that we
So
follow.
wasn't. It
how
wasn't like that.
Okay.
I
I ain't
didn't
even
say that.
said that.
I said that I did a two. And see, the thing about it is, see, I'm not a, I did a 2-part series, and then I have like a little bit left to go. I was gonna finish it today, but I have to work today. But see, me, it was never about nothing, but I was excited about this new thing, and I wanted to read it. I said, I'm gonna purchase the book.
Exactly.
I purchased the
Right.
book,
That's
and
all
I
it
read
was.
it,
But you
So
said
and
you
that's
nobody
really
is
all that it
upset.
was.
I don't
you
have a
read the
reason to
book
be
and
upset.
you gonna
I'm
read it
cool with the
again.
reader Philadelphia. She's been on my platform. Nobody on this panel on my chat. Nobody's upset with her, Ronnie Q. So I
Okay.
don't know. Maybe you did misunderstand somebody saying something, but ain't none of that going on over here. It's not like
I'm
that.
not.
They
Yeah,
saying in the chat
I'm
if
just
I
trying to
can
give you
talk for
guys some
1 second.
information.
Okay, let me mute somebody so somebody else can talk too. Who want to talk next?
May I say
I just
something,
wanted to
Ron?
Go.
address what's being
I'm
said
sorry,
in the
Lady
chat.
Nikki. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna mute everybody. Lady Nika, your turn. You haven't spoken on.
Okay, first of all, I didn't say nothing. All I said was everybody is reading excerpts. That's what I'm hearing when I come in the chat. I haven't been here from the beginning. You know that, Bless. But
Right.
I was saying that people say that they okay. I where I came in it was where they were saying you were saying the part about people read books online. Well, I know people read books online because I watch some of the channels that do that. But what I was saying, as long as you're not being negative,
Is
then I
somebody
don't see
talking? I
what
don't hear
the problem
anybody.
is. And
Well, let me mute everybody except for Lady Nika. I'm finna mute everybody except for Lady Nika
Okay.
then. Okay, so we can hear. Okay, go ahead.
all I was saying was, I'm not mad at Reed. I'm not mad at Reed at all. She ain't did nothing to me. All I was saying was it shouldn't be a problem to read a book if you're promoting it. I'm not saying go read the woman entire book, but pique your audience attention. Now in the chat, Ron is saying that Lori read the book yesterday under she was reading it because Sean told her to do it, and it was malicious.
Oh,
Malicious intent. That's what he's saying. I didn't see Miss Lori video yesterday, so I don't know if it was bad or not. All I'm saying is, the only thing I'm saying is, if she don't want her material read, then that's fine with me. Because see, I don't have to read her book. I can review her book. I can do that.
right, right.
Okay, I can
Yeah,
review the book, and if I choose to review her book, it's not going to be malicious. It's going to be to pique people's interest for more sales to come. Because just by your video, Lockhead video, and Mr. Blang video, I bought the book last night. So
she
if we
sure
can help
did.
her make a coin, that's fine. I don't care nothing about what she write inside the book because she says fictional. So if you jump out there and say, "Oh, that's me," she talking about, and she said it was a fictional book, you putting yourself out there because in the fine print it says that the woman was she wrote a fictional book. I just don't see what the point of all the what's the big hoopla and what did I say that was wrong because I did not really say anything. I just got here.
Yeah, so that's all it was. Nobody's over here saying anything negative. Somebody has said something in the thing, and I was the one that said, did she ask people to use their character, whatever, even though she changed name, but I didn't mean that in a negative way, Ronnie Q. So no, Lady Nika didn't say that. I was the one to say that. Then again, I'm trying to promote a book, and it wasn't done negative. I was just saying something negative, smart back to some person. This one lady that kept getting smart with me. That's all that was about. Come
Okay,
on now. Ain't nobody on
okay,
here doing nothing wrong. So let me unmute y'all now and let somebody else talk. Who else want to talk? I'm gonna
okay.
mute everybody.
Bless.
Okay.
May I say something?
Yeah, okay, who that? Miss Lolo, yeah, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Ron, let me tell you, darling, I was in Sean's chat and I like the idea of reading her book online. I have nothing to do with whatever their beef is. That all happened and stuff before I even got here. But I thought it was an amazing idea to put somebody's work out there. And I wanted to do it justice. I'm not Sean's minion. I just basically met him and really just subscribed. So he can't tell me to do anything. And I agree, Mickey, I need to put the link to buy the book in there in my description. And I didn't do that. Thank you for that idea. I'm going to make certain that I do that because she does deserve to get paid for her work. You know,
Yeah.
I
And
never
let me
did this
say
with
this, Lolo.
malicious
I didn't know
intent.
you had a page. Drop your link. I want to come over there and subscribe. I didn't even know you had a page. I really
Yes,
didn't.
ma'am.
And
Can I
so back to what I
respond
was
to that?
saying, we was
Can I
we was
respond?
bas- yeah, go ahead.
It doesn't matter what you feel about what you think. That's neither here nor there because what you feel is not legal. And if you feel that it's okay to read somebody's whole book online and they feel like they're going to strike you for using their intellectual property, that's what it is. See, because Sean told you guys to go out there and read the whole book. And what he said, y'all go read the book on y'all pages. I would do it, but I'm too busy. No, he's not going to do it on his page because he know his page will be struck. And if you stupid people go out there and read her intellectual property and then try to say you think it was a good idea, you can think it was a good idea.
Wait a minute. So wait a minute. Wait.
Well, he didn't tell me that.
No,
He didn't tell me
let me
that. I did
Let
it
me mute
before he said
everybody.
anything.
Let me go ahead.
You
Lolo.
just
Yes,
said
ma'am.
Sean had a good idea to read the whole book. So don't
Who
try
said
to
that?
I did
Hold
just
on,
say
wait.
that.
Wait.
You
Hold
said
on,
it was a
wait.
good idea to read
Hold
the
on.
book.
No, this
Hold
is
on, y'all. Do I
why.
gotta mute everybody? Come on now. Lolo, you a part of a club chat over there? That what she's saying, that you were one of the ones that was supposed to get in and read it? I'm not understanding what's going on now. What's up? What does she mean, Lolo? I don't
My mic
understand
was
what's going on.
muted. My mic
Huh?
was muted. I'm sorry. I didn't know you wanted me to unmute it. I'm not a part of club chat. I'm not a part of anybody's club for real. I was
Oh,
over there because I go over a
uh-huh.
lot of people's places. I go over
Oh, because I
there.
could have sworn I just heard Ronnie Q say that you one of the ones that was supposed to get the book and read it. I'm missing
No,
something
that's not
now.
what I said. That's
Yeah,
not
he
what I
said
said,
read
Black.
get the book and
What?
read it.
Everybody talking at the same time. I can't get what was said. But what was said?
He said, get the book and read it. And now, whatever the reasons was, I wasn't really paying attention because again, I'm not in the beef. I don't know they beef. And when he said, get the book and read it, I thought, and yes, that was my thought. I thought it was a great idea, a way to promote somebody who did something else out of the beef sector. Whether
So
it
you
was
wrote. So you
She's
read the
full
whole
of
book.
shit. But Bless, she's full of shit because you notice that she heard him say, "Get the book and read it," but she didn't hear him say all that other malicious shit.
no. I was working, Miss Ronnie Q.
Stop talking over me. I didn't talk over you. Don't talk over me.
Oh,
You didn't hear all the other malicious shit he said for the reason to get the book. And then when I said you said it's a good idea because you heard him say it, then you tried to backtrack and say it was your own idea. You a lying motherfucking bitch. You went and got the book so other people wouldn't buy the book, you fucking lying piece of shit.
why would I try to stop her bag?
A motherfucking liar.
No,
You a
baby, no.
Okay, now I'm finna mute you for a minute. Ronnie Q, I understand you upset with her, but please respect my chat, okay? Thank you, baby.
Hold on,
Now,
can I play? Let me say this, please. Now, I don't know, because I want to make sure plainly clear. Don't nobody tell me what to do, especially not no doggone Sean. Y'all should know that about me by now.
Thank
I
you.
did this first. I did this on my own before Sean or anybody else said anything. I was was right behind Tim Blaine when he first reported the book. So can nobody say that anyone told me what to do, because I was one of the first to do it, period. So I'm just want to make sure, Blockhead Boss Lady, don't do what nobody say. I did it on my own before he even said anything, or I don't even watch him. So, and I don't get along with him. So I want to make sure it's plainly clear that I did it because I wanted to do it. And I did it before anybody started reading the book out loud.
You
I want to
did.
make sure it's
You
plain.
absolutely did. Now, I didn't even realize the book was out until Sean started talking about it. So, yes, Ronnie Q, I don't really give a damn about nobody's beef. So, I heard him, but I was at work. So, I was only hearing him partly. When he mentioned the book and why he was upset, I wanted to read the book. Oh, yes, I did. So, I purchased the book. I didn't go borrow the book. I didn't go steal the words. I purchased the book and I read half of it on my channel. It wasn't out of malicious intent.
All that blah blah you
Ma'am,
talking
can I
about,
finish?
all that blah blah you
Ma'am,
talking about don't make
ma'am,
no
can I
difference.
finish? Ma'am,
Was
you told me not to talk over you, Ronnie Q, and I didn't.
Don't get mad when your page gets struck.
Ronnie Q, Ronnie, I didn't
so
talk over you.
what happened
Can
to
I
Lady
finish?
Nika? So let me ask you this, Lolo. So you read the
Yes.
whole book?
No, ma'am. I haven't read the whole book.
So you
I
did go
read half.
purchase it. Okay, so you did go purchase it for real when
I did.
when Sean told y'all to?
I
for
did,
real?
yes, because I didn't know the book was for sale. I didn't even know the book was out.
Okay,
there.
so now what I'm trying to find out is you only heard that part was to get in to read it, but you didn't hear the rest of it that Ronnie Q was saying, because I'm trying to understand this now.
Yeah, I did hear some of it. Absolutely, it was in my ear.
So was you there? Was you there the whole live to hear? You only heard just that part, so you wasn't there the whole
I only heard
what?
some parts of it. I was working. I work from home, so I got a headphone in one ear and my
She
earbud
was
in the other ear. So I heard some parts of it. And when I heard about the book being out,
so
and
she,
go ahead, Ronnie Q, because you definitely want to paint me as some sort of liar, as if
so
I'm
you
going to
were
make
in
some
the
money off.
line.
I'm not
You
monetized.
were in the line and you heard him give his marching orders, and you went out and bought the book
Why
and
would
read
I
half
march
of
for
it, and you said
somebody
you
I'm not a part of?
exactly what you were told to do, like a little young dumb minion.
Baby, I'm almost
That's what
50.
she did.
I don't need no
And
man
that,
telling me what to do.
we not going. We not going. I'm not talking about Lockhead. Lockhead, you said I know you guys don't even jail. So I'm talking about these people who are doing things behind somebody who is maliciously trying to harm her sales. And this is
Okay.
exactly what this solo chick is, and this is exactly what she
I'm an
did.
unmonetized person. I
She
just
is
got
so.
here. I have an entire bookcase
It
full of
doesn't
books.
matter.
Now I have
And
another book to add to my bookcase. And I
so
think it is a positive
she
thing.
didn't do the
If she
last
can
thing
write
she
about the
said in
beef
the
sector, which
conversation.
is
She
her
just said,
every
"Go get the
right,
book."
if
She
she
didn't
can
hear the
write
bad
about
thing.
it, go ahead, Ronnie Q, because you ain't trying to hear nobody else
She
but you.
didn't
Well,
hear
you
the
know what,
bad thing.
Laurie, everybody in the chat saying that you did go get it when he said that, and then it's
Absolutely.
like
I didn't
you
know
had
that.
some.
I didn't
It
know
was
what
it was
you
like
said.
you had selective hearing. You only heard that one part. You didn't hear the rest of it.
You notice that? You notice she never heard none of the bad
No,
stuff he
no, no,
said.
no, Ronnie. I did hear some of why he
No,
was
you
upset.
didn't know. You said, "Oh, I didn't hear all this. I'm not in the B sector."
I'm
But
not
you
in
went
his
out.
beef. Why would I be in his beef? I don't know nothing about his beef.
You went
I
out
won't
and
hear with
did.
all that.
Well,
But
let
you
me
went
ask you a question. Are you cool with the read? I mean, you and the read, are y'all cool? Do you have a reason to go at her like that for
No,
something
ma'am.
malicious?
No, I
Huh?
like Reed. I like Reed. I have no reason to go at her. No reason whatsoever. I've spoken, me and Reed have spoken in different chats. I have no reason to go after Reed. I am impressed that somebody in the beef sector, a black woman, wrote a book.
well,
Now this book is being promoted.
why
Okay,
you
it's being
why you
promoted.
getting attitude when she tells you that she don't want her book read online? Why you act like it's a bad thing then?
Wait,
Why
wait,
you get
wait. She
ass up on
didn't
your
get
back?
in contact with
Why you
me.
why you getting up on your back? She don't have to contact you.
Get
All
up
she
on
has to
my
do is
back. What you
copyright
talking
strike
about,
you.
Ronnie Q?
All she has to do is copyright strike you because
She can do that. If that's what
it's
she
the
feels she
guidelines.
can do,
You are
she
you
can do that.
you talking over me. Quit
You talk
talking over.
over me, Ronnie Q.
You
Is
ain't
what
saying
you like to
nothing.
do, talk
You're not
over
saying
people
nothing.
because
All
I'm
you
trying
talking
to have
about
an adult conversation.
talking about your feelings. I'm talking about facts.
Oh,
Well, you know
Jesus.
what, Lola, I agree. I agree with Ronnie Q and Mickey John. You shouldn't have read the whole book. I
I
get doing
haven't.
inserts for promotion.
I haven't read the whole book, but
Well,
because
that's what
I
she
did
said.
read
You
what
read
I
you.
did read, she probably sold another 100, 200 copies.
She
It,
probably didn't know. She probably didn't. You don't know what she sold. And she probably.
I
That's
know
what
at
probably
least
means.
20
If
people in here said
probably means you don't know
that they did it.
what the hell you talking about. And
Okay.
the
20
facts
people in here
are
at least
he
said
has
that
a
they
I will
sold.
look. I'm gonna tell
and
y'all something.
y'all
I
directly
hold
knew
on,
he
Ronnie.
could be
Hold on.
copyright struck. That's why he didn't read it on his page. And you grown women are so stupid, y'all go follow his advice and put your page in jeopardy for something he won't do
Baby, I
himself.
would read
He's
any
so
book
mad about
from
he's
anybody
so
in this sector who
Okay,
I would
Ronnie.
take that.
he's so mad
Y'all,
about it, and he wanted
hold on,
red.
hold on. Wait,
What
wait,
I
hold on,
got
wait,
to
wait.
do with
How come he
Sean?
not reading it on his page? How
Me
come
and
he not
Sean
reading
are
it on
not
his page?
together. What do
How
I
come
have
he
to do with
not
Sean? This is a black woman who
reading it
wrote
on
a
his
book from this sector.
Okay, Lori. Okay, hold on, Ronnie. Let me just step in real quick. Now, I'm not. I didn't see the live, Lori, but I'm just gonna say the reason why they're saying is because of the fact if he said it and then you went live to do it, is what they're saying. When I initially read the book, nobody said y'all go read the book. I just read the book and did a couple of series about it. What they're saying is, if another content creator says you go read the book and then I'm not saying you did this, but if you reading the book, it's
No,
like you're doing what he said. It's a
Nope.
history with him
Well,
in this
I
segment.
that
have
is
no
what it's
reason to
starting
be
to
with
sound like.
Sean
The more I
saying I am
listen to it
impressed
now,
by
Lolo,
Sean.
Lolo, the
I'm
more I
impressed
listen to
by
it and
James.
listen to
I'm
Ronnie
impressed
Q
by
while
all
y'all
of you.
stopped all y'all shouting and
Right.
stuff, it is starting to sound like that now. You only heard just that one part that Sean said by the book, but you didn't hear nothing else. And
No, ma'am,
everybody in the
that's
chat
not
is
what I
saying that.
said. No, ma'am, Miss Bless. I was at work and I'm working while listening to the live. So yes, I heard why he was mad. Absolutely, I heard why he was mad. That is not why I purchased the book. I felt, and of course, Ronnie Q, yes, I felt, because if I'm going to purchase the book, then I'm going to have some feelings about it. I wanted
Okay.
to read what she wrote. And again, I read it to the best of my ability to bring it to life. Now, if Reed doesn't like that, I'm sorry. I was not trying to be malicious or be condescending or anything like that to her. I think it's amazing. And God knows in part 2 and 3, I hope she put me in the damn book. And I hope she sells as many
Okay.
copies as
Well,
possible.
with that said, I'm gonna let somebody else talk now. So thank you for coming, Lolo.
No,
Thank
no,
you
I
very
wanted to
much.
say
Now
something,
I want some more
Lola.
different people. Got everybody. I got other opinions. Thank you for coming. I really
Black.
appreciate it. But I'm glad you said it wasn't in a malicious way. But if you read the whole book, like
I
they saying it
haven't.
only because of Sean Bradley saying it, then
No.
I understand what they mean. Because a lot of people in the chat saying that you did or something. So
Should I
I
have
don't know.
waited until I heard Lady Nika read it? Or say
Lady
something?
Nika didn't
I heard
read it.
Tim
Lady
Blank
Nika
say
didn't read
something
it.
about it.
People only Lady Nika didn't read it. It was on a few inserts. I gave an insert yesterday morning with just because.
Right,
That's
you did
not
the
true.
excerpt.
No, she didn't read it.
Black.
Now with
Can you hear me?
Tim Blank read some of it. I thought it was amazing.
hello.
This is what the thing of it is, that they're just trying to say, if you're going by what the
Okay, down
content
to
creators tell you to do, that's
okay.
the whole point of it. I read the book out of a positive intention because I just wanted to
Absolutely.
Okay,
read
let her stay
a
on.
content creator's
Let her
book.
stay on.
Lola,
Yes, ma'am.
can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is James.
Hey.
Good afternoon.
Hey, I'm amazed. I'm a fan. I'm fanning out.
Okay, now I had a question. I just wanted to know. You just said you're a fan, so that actually answered my question.
Oh, I see
'Cause I
Schoolboy
don't
there.
know
Hey,
if
Schoolboy.
there was something that I had done that offended you, or something that I had said that offended you, or was it just kind of like this club chat James thing that we don't actually deal with each other?
I'm sorry, I had to unmute myself. Um, I'm not quite sure what you mean offended me. I not why would you have offended me?
See, I
I can't
know
even hear anybody.
with me, with my this since me and Sean have been at odds, I know a lot of club chat members. They don't deal with me. They got issues for whatever reasons. You
Uh-huh.
know, they don't like things that I've said about the group, or they don't like things, that I've said as a whole. So that was my question. Was there issues with me personally, or
No,
have I said something that offended you that puts you on that side of the spectrum?
no, sir. I'm not on really any side of the spectrum. I sit in a lot of different chats, and it would be literally impossible to go to work and handle things around the house and sit in every single person's chat. And I can't just stay out of everybody's chat because they're talking about somebody else that I like, or else I would never be in anybody's chat at all. So,
Okay, and
no, sir, I have no
I
problem with
don't have
it
a problem
whatsoever.
with
I
yeah, I
can't
don't
hear
have a problem
James.
with
Oh,
placement in the chat. My thing is about the amen section in the chat. I
Yeah,
don't
and
care
I'm not
about
club
where people
chat.
go. I got an issue about the amen section in the chat. That's where I run into an issue. So that I try to put that out a lot. Let people, I don't care where anybody goes, but when you're in the amen section with the get him and fuck
Yeah.
him and all that kind of stuff, when it's going down, that's where my problem comes
Wait a
in.
minute,
So
Ron, you have
that's why
never heard me badmouth James because I don't know him. How can I badmouth him? And when would I badmouth him? How can I don't know Mr. Carr? I mean, I don't know him. How can I badmouth him? So no, I don't sit around bad mouthing anybody. And there are other people. Mr. Caldwell, do you remember when I called one night when you and I first got started with your beef? And I said, what would it take to end it? And you said for her to shut up. And I was like, oh Lord. See, I have nothing, I can't be in anybody's beef because I don't know the situation. So I'm like everybody else. I stay back and I watch just like everybody else. Now, Reed wrote a book about what she saw. Anybody could have written a book about what they've seen and changed the names and the situations. But I have nothing against the Rita Hart of Philadelphia. I think it's amazing that she did that. I do think it's amazing. And
Oh,
I
the
hope
read is here.
that us reading things puts more money in her pocket, more promotion.
Well, let me just say this. I'm gonna say this. Now, everybody knows me and Ronnie Q, we don't get along at all. But Ronnie Q, I'm 100% on board
I want to talk to the
with what
read.
you're saying right now. The whole thing of you getting on there reading her book, Lolo, you was trying to fuck with her bag, boo.
No,
And you
sir.
could cover it up any way you want to. You took an order from the Kang and you went after Reed's bag.
Oh my
You
God.
did. And my point of coming up here was about because when you said I would have had my business, but when I heard you say I don't get in other people's beef, I've actually seen
No.
you in the amen section.
You see me
I've
do
seen
what
you
in
in
the
the amen
amen
section.
section? What,
In the
laughing?
amen section, carry it on. Carry, you've been in the amen section over at Thighs, over with the club chats. You've been in the amen section. So when I came on and it's like, hey, Mr. Caldwell, that's I would have minded my business totally. But you backpedaled and pussy pop, sis. You did.
What have I
You
said about
literally went after that
I
woman. You
don't know
tried to damage that woman's brand and take money out of her bag. It is what it is. And I mean, if you're going to do this kind of stuff, this is my issue down here on the beef sector. If you're going to do it, just stand in it and say, I did it.
I did. I did. I read her book. I don't take orders from anybody. I'm not Club Chad. I did not take orders. He said what the reason he had behind him being mad, it was going back and forth yesterday. And he said we need to get her book and read her book. And I thought it was an amazing idea because they do book reading. Absolutely, they do book reading.
I don't know anybody that does book readings. I know people that do
You
book
don't know
reviews.
anybody? Have you seen anybody? I've seen people up here do George R. Martin book readings of the Game of Thrones. The actual
Literally
book.
just reading the book verbatim,
Literally.
word for word.
Yes, word for word. That's what I thought a book reading was for. An excerpt
No,
reading is just for promotion.
that's ridiculous. Because why does anybody need anybody to get on somewhere and read their book?
Because it piques the interest of some people who may not have even
They
seen.
don't work for the author.
No,
I'm
they don't
telling
work
you,
for the
I
author,
mean,
but what it
my
is
people reviewing
any
my book,
promotion is
but no,
good.
I ain't really selling nobody sitting online. Read my book. I can get online and read my own book and get clicks and views.
Absolutely. So Reed, baby, are you gonna
So
sit online
what
and
makes you think that Reed didn't get on and read her own? She didn't have to read it. She could just talk it because it's not even a long
exactly?
book. She don't
Exactly.
need
I
all of
haven't
us to get
seen
on and
Reed
read her
still
book.
talking about it. I haven't seen Reed. I didn't even know that the book was out. But when Sean said the book is out and he read the book, and I was like, oh snap. I
He
want
didn't
to
read the book.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. When if I would have heard Sean say to read the book on the strength that I don't get along with Sean and the negative intentions, I would have never read the book. I'm just gonna be honest with you. If I had heard
Thank
that
you.
first before I read the book out loud, if I would have heard Sean say it, I would have not have read the book on the strength of that alone because I was not being negative. I don't get along with him, and I ain't trying
And
to mess nobody else's
everybody
bag.
knows.
So I wouldn't have done
Everybody
that.
knows about that history with Sean and Reed, the Heart of Philadelphia.
I had
Everybody
no
knows.
idea who Cutie Pie was or any of that. So no,
Yeah,
sir,
Mm.
she
I didn't.
got
I
all the
did
beauty
not.
information, but she didn't hear the shade. She heard everything else but the shade and him saying that he didn't want her to get paid. You heard
Right.
everything.
No, I heard what he said. I wasn't really paying attention, but when he said read the book online, I thought it was an amazing idea. Is anybody else up here reading any books online by the author?
Have you ever heard him read a book online? Start there. Have you ever heard him read a book online?
So I just actually subscribed to him
Hit
not
the
too
link.
long ago.
Because he don't read books, but he don't read books. Sean don't sit down with a book and read. He don't. He only does audiobooks and has said it on his channel. We were friends, so I could tell you point blank period. I got 5 books, and we were supposed to be the best of friends. He's never read one of my books because of the fact that they are not on audio. Sean don't read books, so none of this makes sense.
Wait.
And again, I would have minded my business.
You have 5 books out, well.
And you need to stop. You need to stop. Just say you did it and be done with it.
You have books out?
You attacked that woman.
Why would I
you
read?
If you didn't mean it,
sir, why would I read?
If she's coming online, you could apologize to her. If you really didn't
in here now, Reed, if I offended you, I am absolutely sorry because I definitely did not go after any malicious intent. You and I have never had any problem. I don't have any problem with anybody up here. This is why I don't understand why you all feel that I am listening to somebody command me to go do something. I'll be 50 this year. Don't nobody command me to do nothing.
Well, I don't think age got nothing to do with it. Everybody in the chat said the same thing.
And the maturity
Reed,
is
I don't know why I don't see you.
Senseless beasts with people. That's the maturity. That's supposed to be the maturity of getting old. You don't have to get in.
Oh, now I see you. Okay, good. There you go. Hey,
you don't have to get in.
What I'm saying is it's the time frame. He said it and you did.
Hey,
Bless. Lori, you are sitting here and you are lying through your goddamn teeth.
Why would I lie? What am I lying about?
Let her talk.
If you're gonna be shady and own it, I could take it. But to sit here and lie, I did a 10-hour live, joined a 10-hour live with you, Jay Dunn, and a few other ladies, right? And we talked about the book. And Jay Dunn even made a suggestion to do a review, not read the book online, but do a review. This book has been out since January. It took for Sean Bradley to get upset about me. He tried to diss me yesterday. He tried to diss me and end up incriminating himself over and over again. And he couldn't take it. So what y'all did was he instructed you all to purchase the book. Remind you, he didn't read it on his channel. He instructed you and the rest of y'all to purchase the book and read it on your channel. What he did was he didn't give a F about you, and I'm gonna tell you why. And the rest of y'all that read that book, because he didn't chance his channel of being striked, but he did chance your channel of being striked. That's number one. You sitting up here saying you didn't know about it. We talked damn near an hour about that book on that live. Jay Dunn, if you are in the amen section in the clouds, wherever you at, please post that video up. Please give me permission to play that excerpt of when you was on there.
Okay, when I was on where now? On his channel?
Hey, what happened to Spilly Boy?
What I don't like.
No, you
don't like me, whatever, that's fine.
Why would I not like
you? And lie and try to make it seem like, oh, I didn't. If you was offended, you would be offended too. You know, I don't have a problem with Lockheed speaking on the book. She purchased it and she didn't do it with ill intent. Miss Bless, she's not talking about it with ill intent. But what y'all all are doing are ill intent. And y'all all have so much to say about this and so much about this, so much stuff to say.
You mean about reviewing it after reading it?
Now one of y'all took the time or the opportunity to do it yourself. But y'all have so much to say about the grammatical, how short it is. But I'm just waiting to see how you feel when part 2 come out, when part 3 come out and
Right.
when part 4 come out. Because
Okay,
guess what?
wait a minute. Maybe I'm misunderstanding you. Let me ask you this.
Okay,
Did
the
you
read.
say that
I'm gonna say this
I
real quick, and I'm
also had
gonna
ill
get off of
intent
here.
because I was
I
promoting you?
read the
A lot
book,
of
and I
people
was gonna
bought
read
your
books for
book. What
today,
did
but I
you
have to go to
say
work.
just
But
now, Reed?
I hope all
No,
the
but
best for you. And you knew
what?
that I talked to you in another chat, and I told you, I was
Yeah,
promoting
I have no
the
problem
video
with
the
you,
first
and
time.
because
It was
I know
positive.
No, wait, Ronnie Q. I'm trying to ask her a question. Let me mute you.
what I
Reed.
know for a fact is that you and I care aren't doing it for malicious intent. What
Wait a
Lori
minute.
and them are doing, they're doing it for malicious intent. And the
Who?
crazy thing is, while you're doing it, Sean Channel is not the one that's in jeopardy. Is not in jeopardy. He
I'm trying to
jeopardized
ask you a
your
question.
channel.
Did you say that we doing it? That I'm doing it ill intent? Because I'm promoting
No,
you.
no,
Oh,
I
okay.
said
I'm gonna
no.
say I'm
I'm
promoting you,
saying
girl.
I don't.
Eric said, yeah. Eric says yesterday
Would you
people
be
been
more
buying your book.
comfortable
I
with
said,
me
get
just
your
reading
coin.
When I'm
excerpts?
saying, wait a minute. When I'm saying, Miss Bless, I don't have a problem with you talking about it. I don't even have a problem with Blockhead because I know that y'all not doing it to maliciously hurt me
No, yeah.
at
Philly boy, what
all. So
happened?
what I do
Do you
know is
honestly
that
think I
Lori
was
is
being
doing it
malicious
with malicious
towards you?
intent.
But you know what? In the beginning, when I was listening to Ronnie Q, now I know why she's getting upset. Lolo,
And
everybody
thank
in the
you,
chat
Ronnie,
saying
for
you're
having my
lying.
back. And
Everybody
thank
in the
all of
chat
you
saying
that
you're
had my
lying.
back doing this.
Everybody in the chat saying you lying because you saying you only heard that one part about buying the book because you was at work.
No, ma'am. I
And
said I
then while you
did
working,
hear
you didn't
him
hear
in
nothing
and out.
else.
Yes, I did
So
hear him
now
in
I
and
got to
out.
go along with Ronnie Q now. I got to go along with the majority saying. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Yeah, everybody
no.
ain't lying on you.
Can I
No,
ask her a
no, I'm not
question?
staying there. I think,
Can I ask her a question?
Yeah, go
yes,
ahead.
please.
Did you go to Vegas Gate in 2019?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I didn't. I'm telling you, I just literally started my channel a few months ago. I don't know. I don't even know all
You
the
do
facts.
know, and that's the thing that kills me with y'all. Y'all all don't know. I don't know, but you sat there and you jeopardized your channel. And channel 85, what have you done? What have you done? That's all I want to know. What have you done? You can say this sound like garbage or that, but the main ones that are talking trash are the main ones that's promoting the book. Because what you had and what Sean had for evil, playing for evil, it ends up working in my
And
favor.
you're good because
Exactly.
everybody on my chat is saying they buying the
Exactly.
book. Girl, you didn't look at yourself, but since we came on yesterday, Lockhead and me, everybody been buying that book. Okay,
Yes,
we
And
said
ma'am.
that's
might be a
good,
little shade,
y'all.
And I
and of
am
course it's gonna be
thrilled.
a little shade, just the B sector. But other than that, girl, we've been promoting. We're not doing what Sean Brady talking about. Now, Lolo, now I'm finding out you was lying, baby girl. I
Maybe
was really listening
no,
to you for a
no.
minute.
I
Now
have
I
no
understand
reason to
why Ronnie
lie.
Q got so upset.
I
Now I
have
get
no
it.
reason to
Yeah.
lie. No reason to lie.
Everybody in
You
the chat
are
saying the
lying,
same thing.
and you sitting here, and that's what's making me mad because you sitting here and you lying. When you sat there and you did a 10-hour live with Jay Dunn, and we
Yes.
discussed this book, you
And
knew
how long
about
ago
it.
was
Now,
that? I
what
haven't
you're
heard
doing now is
anything
being
else about
exposed
it
for being
since.
a liar. And
Okay, the
everybody
10,
has so much stuff to say about this book. Why? Because I thought of doing it? Because I didn't want to argue back and forth?
no, ma'am. What I'm saying is that was a 10-hour live. How
Lori,
many
I
months
could pull
ago?
up the shady
I
comments
haven't heard
now. Let's
anything about the
the
book
book.
She can
since.
go 12 hours if she want to.
I haven't
Hey,
heard
Bless.
anything else
Hey,
about
baby.
the book
The
since.
whole thing is you just got blasted for being fake. You were
Lord, now
being
I'm
shady.
fake.
You did it with ill intent. You shady as fuck. And it is what it is. And you still won't stand in your shit.
Reed, I'm sorry you feel that way, but I will never
You're
sit
not
here and
sorry.
say
You're
that I
sorry
didn't hope
that
that you would
everybody
sell even
knows
more
what you
books.
did. You're sorry you
Can
got
I talk?
You're
No,
not sorry
ma'am.
how
No,
I feel.
ma'am.
You didn't
No,
give a
ma'am.
damn
All
I'm
right.
how I
sorry that you
felt.
Wait
feel
a
that
minute.
way.
About how I felt. You
I'm
wouldn't have did
gonna
it.
block you so the Reed can
That's
talk. Go
not
ahead,
my
Reed.
receiver, what
Go
you
ahead,
doing.
Reed. She blocked. I blocked her so you can talk. I mute her so you can talk. Go ahead, Reed.
She's not sorry. You're not sorry about how I felt. You're not sorry about how I feel. What you are sorry about is that you got caught. Because had you have not been called out on your bullshit, you would have kept on. I could even as far as the shady comments and everything, and then you had the nerve to leave it up. Like what you're doing is legal. You didn't even think, you didn't even have enough respect to ask me. You did it with malicious malicious intent. You did it to hurt me. Y'all did it to hurt myself. You listen to a person that don't give a F about you, because if he did, he would not have told you to do that on your channel. He would have done it. And everything that he did, it ended up working out in my favor. You're a liar. I don't respect you. I don't respect you. You allow a man to motivate you to tear down another black woman like yourself.
No, ma'am. What I did was I took a suggestion from a man to promote, and whether you think it's promotion or not, if you thought I should have just read excerpts, then perhaps I should have just read excerpts.
Well, you know what? It's common sense, though, Lolo, when you doing somebody's book to do excerpts. You don't get on there and read that whole book now. She ain't got to explain that to you.
I have heard other channels. Gray Sky. There's a lot of other
channels. Are you a leader or a follower?
That will read the different books, the different works of, like I said, George R. Martin, Quinn's Ideas. They will read the entire book of these.
Okay. Now I'm gonna mute you for a minute because Holly Q want to talk. Okay, go ahead, Holly.
Hey, Bless. So I feel like this, right? There's no way that she didn't know that it was like when he instructed people to go look at the book and read it out loud, he clearly said what it was for. So she could not make money. If one person reads the book out loud on their channel, they're not going to make money. Why go purchase the book when you can go to Lori's channel and hear the book for free? It's like you're trying to act like you don't understand. You're trying to act like you don't understand, but you you really do. And on top of that, as he was dragging her in the chat yesterday, you were in the chat while he was dragging her, so you know it wasn't any positivity. He didn't tell you to read the book for a positive reason. So I don't understand what you don't understand. I feel like you purposely trying to be like, oh, I'm supporting another black woman, I'm supporting this. I think it's common sense. You would know if you read somebody's book in its entirety, or do half now, half later, nobody's going to want to purchase the book because you read the book. Now, I don't understand either how you didn't know that the book was out or anything. If you say you messed with her and you was cool with her and you had no issues with her, and her freaking profile picture of her book.
Hold up a minute. Lockhead said I only got 19 likes. Are y'all serious? Out of 190 people, are y'all serious? Y'all can't. I don't have no likes. Somebody do an accurate count. Let me see what mine say. I got 18 likes out of 194 people. Are y'all serious?
Oh no, we can't foresee till we get 200 likes.
Y'all. Now y'all out of line now. That's just too messed up. You know, y'all over here watching me. You ain't even trying to drop nothing in my drawers and nothing. But thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. Now come on, y'all. That ain't right at all. I had 60 likes. Good. Okay. No, she might not be lying. Her thing might be off like me because mine said 18. But I can't keep moving, and I ain't got nobody like. I got all haters. I thought some of y'all little girl over here. Come on now, y'all get it up. Drop it in my drawers if you want to. I accept likes, diamonds, cash app, super chat, whatever way you can do. I accept it all, and I appreciate it. Click in the view. Okay, 81. That's better. Thank you, JC, because everybody think is reading different. Somebody saying 82. Okay, carry on, y'all. I just got to check you likes out.
So what I'm saying is, if you're supporting a black woman in her business, if you're going under the guise of that, you did nothing but actually hurt the business. It doesn't make any sense. And if you said that you really rocked with her the way you say you rock with her, which I've seen you in the Amen section, which is getting drugs. So that's not accurate at all. But on top of that,
anybody's section.
On top of that, everybody knew about the book. Pretty much the entire sector. And if you say you rocked with her like you did, you would have known that. Even me and her don't even get along. And I know about the book. So at this point, you're just trying to act slow. You're trying to act slow. You wanted to be counted, and that's just what that is.
No, ma'am. I'm sorry. Listen, you all.
Bye, Bless. Gotta go.
Okay, baby girl. Thank you for coming. And let me look like everybody saying that you sat over there in club chat over there with Sean.
If I had just read excerpts and I tried to do that's what I would have done.
Everybody's not lying on you, Lolo.
No.
Everybody's lying on you.
And Miss Bless, I got something that's about to blow the socks off of you, Lori. Because
Yes.
not only did you fuck yourself, but the rest, excuse me, Miss Bless, I'm sorry, I did not mean to say that.
No, go
But
ahead,
the
do
rest of
y'all
the
talk what
dummies
y'all
that
want to
follow
do.
suit of
I'm
you,
not a prayer book. Say it how you want to say it.
do,
I
when
lived
you
a long
read that
time. It
book,
ain't nothing
right?
I ain't never heard.
When you
Okay.
read the book, Lori, when you called yourself Shade in me, you
I'm
and
not.
Five Baby and all of y'all, when y'all
Wait,
read
wait,
the
wait.
book,
Shady
she
me.
got that. She getting more than stripes. And it's not just by me. Because what you failed to realize is the small print on the top, on the front of that cover, right? Did you read what it said, copyrighted material?
Yes, ma'am. When I purchased the book,
So right then and there, that didn't tell you maybe I shouldn't be reading this.
I have seen other people
So
read
you, just because
author's
you seen
book.
somebody else do something,
Yeah, other people read
that you're going
books.
to
Other
do it.
read
How
books.
old are you?
Other people
How old are
read
you?
books.
You a whole grown woman. So you mean to tell
Absolutely.
me,
And I
because
don't
you
need
seen other people
nobody to
do it.
tell me to read a book. I felt
Lori, please, girl.
no, baby. I don't need nobody to
No,
tell me to
okay, y'all.
read a book. I thought it was a good damn
I'm gonna
idea.
talk for now. I'm gonna talk for a second
I'm
now.
more offended
No,
that you sitting up here
no,
thinking
no, not
that I'm
Simone.
stupid
Simone,
and
go ahead.
listening to this
Simone
BS.
needs to talk now. Let Simone say something. Go ahead,
Okay,
Simone.
hi, good afternoon, everybody. Good morning, Miss Bless.
Good morning.
Um, First of all, when I seen Cindy going in, I knew it wasn't a lot because Cindy don't never hardly come at anybody. So what I'm about to say is, Lori, my problem with you is you read this woman's book and instead of just playing dumb and acting like you don't know what's going on, what's wrong with just admitting at this point if 1,000 people are saying you be in the chat dog and Reed because someone just said in chat Wigs that you don't like Reed. You said you liked her, but someone else is saying you don't like her. People have seen you in the comments saying certain things.
No,
Why
ma'am.
don't you just at this come out and say,
Because
you
I
know
know
what?
me, and
I
I
was
know I
doing what
have no
Sean told
reason
me.
to drag her.
It looks
Now, if
real
I'm in
stupid at this
somebody's
point.
chat that's dragging her, I can't control them. So yeah, I will be in the chat, but it doesn't mean I'm dragging her. I have no reason to drag Reed. I don't know Reed. I
So
have no
if
reason
we
to
were to
drag
post
anybody.
screenshots of you talking smack about me, that would be a lie.
Yes,
Because
please.
somebody said she was talking about her. So if those shots come up, are you going to turn around and backpedal and apologize?
No. You pull them up, please do, because I have no reason to talk about Reed. I have no reason to talk about anybody. I don't know them. I don't
Well,
know
let me say this.
You don't know
Rodney
Tracy.
Q.
You talk about Tracy.
Tracy. Now, come on, that's a whole other breed. Reed, even
No,
you
it's
got to
not.
admit
No,
that.
it's not.
No,
No,
it's
you
You
not.
got,
shady.
I'm
You lying
sorry,
like
Miss
me.
Bless. You got people
You
on your
talk
chat
about a
who
lot of
don't
shit.
never
Well,
say
You're
anything.
shady.
You say shit different than
Let me do
anybody
this.
I
else.
do
Let me
not.
mute you
I do.
again. I gotta mute you again. Listen, first of all, Rodney Q, I need to apologize to you. When I told you to come down, I didn't know why you was upset. I didn't know that this lady was on here doing all that lying. Okay? But now I'm gonna say this, Lolo. You deceived me. I was believing you at first. Now it turned out you read that lady whole book. The whole chat is not lying on you. Billy boy, you got to come on here and bust you out. And no, and this is your first time on my thing, but I don't be at Sean's chat to know who you were and that you were over there because I can't see how somebody can hear a whole conversation but only hear one sentence. The only thing you heard was by the book and nothing else. I don't care where you was. You was at work or whatever. No, my whole chat is not lying on you. Okay, you read that lady whole book trying to sabotage her, getting her coin to what all we did was did a search. We just did an insert and people start buying her book. You did what they said. I just got to just tell you it is what it is.
And
Go
Miss
ahead,
Bless, she
Simone.
needs to stop passing off like you doing black women empowerment. What you did was wrong as hell. And instead of coming on here trying to sit up here and justify your behavior at this point, you
Yeah, I
need
don't
to
need
just
to justify
apologize
my
at this point
behavior.
and
I don't need
continue
to
going on.
justify my
Because that's
behavior.
bullshit what you're saying.
No,
Like I
ma'am,
said,
I don't
I
need to
seen Cindy
justify
going off
my
on you
behavior.
and several people who don't say nothing in the chat. Ma'am, you a
Okay.
liar. The truth
No,
ain't in
ma'am,
you, baby.
I don't need to lie. I get nothing out of
And for
reading
you to be 50
her
years
book.
old
I
and you
get
letting an old,
nothing from
bald-headed
trying to
punk
stop
tell you to
somebody's
go
day.
sit there and activate against another black woman, you sad. You
Baby,
are
you got
sad.
it
You part
wrong.
of the problem. What's wrong
You
in our
got it
community?
wrong. You got it
Now let me.
wrong.
I'm
I'm
gonna
so
mute you, Lolo,
sorry.
again because I want be original. Want to say something because I'm gonna be getting off in about 10 minutes because Lady Nika gonna be going live next too. Go ahead. Who is this? Be original. You're on. Okay, I'm gonna have to put you down because other people still wanting to talk.
And Miss Blessing, I'm gonna say one thing and then I'm gonna get off the live. I want to say one other thing. I do Chanel 85. Whether you like her book or not, don't come in the comments disrespecting her like that. That's rude as hell. You can say you don't like something and be respectful. We're not 2 years old. We grown ass fucking women out here. Now let's cut the bullshit. Real talk.
Somebody
That was
in my
wrong as
chat
hell.
disrespecting her. Y'all know what to do about it. Use y'all discernment.
No, I timed her out. I timed her out, but talking about her book is childish. You are disrespectful, and that's why she stopped talking to address her. If you can't come on here like you at least 25 years old, then don't comment at all. And that's all I got to say. And Lori, you know you need to cut the bullshit, lady.
Don't
Bye.
have time to do bullshit. Not at all. No,
all right,
ma'am.
thank you, Simone.
You
go ahead.
Like.
Go ahead. Be original, because I'm gonna be getting off here in a minute. Or I'm gonna have to let you go if you can't say, because I can't hear you. So maybe, huh?
No, I was thinking Nadia.
Okay, somebody else on here. Okay, then I'm gonna let you go because maybe you need to go out and come back in because we can't hear you saying nothing at all. Okay, go ahead, Reed. I'm finna move.
No, I mean it's fine. Like Lori said that not Lori, Blackberry was saying I do other people. I do videos, but guess what? Every book that I read online is my book. Is a book that I wrote. Thank you, Kwani. Thank you so much. It's a book that I wrote, and you know what's so crazy, that the people that I went through it with is showing me more support than the people. This book been out since January. It took Sean to be butthurt for him to do this, for somebody to do something like that, and then for you to support them and to sit there and tear another woman down that's trying to feed her kids is crazy. You have not just talked about me on this channel and that channel. You sat there on a panel with Fire Babe and Bama and talked about me.
See, I didn't know she's from over there in that group. I did not know.
I have not spoken ill about you, Reed. I don't have a reason to. If they don't
no,
like
you're two-faced and you are fake. You are absolutely right, Lolo. You're so freaking two-faced and you fake. And I had more respect for you than how I thought that you were. That day I met you, on Jay Dunn,
and I'm still
totally
the same
different
person.
What I see of you now. It's
no,
totally
ma'am, I'm
different.
still the same person. I'm sorry that you feel I'm wrong. If
you know what?
Like
maybe
me,
you are. You know what? You are the same
person,
person. You just showed me who you were now, and now I have to believe it. I had a different perception of you, and the perception I had of you was something totally different from what I have now.
May I ask you a question? If you would like for me to take your video down, I will do that.
Yeah, take it down. You wrote a whole thing. Take it down. Take it down.
I will take it down. It wasn't done with
Thank you sincerely.
No, you did it to hurt me. Please stop.
Why would I hurt you, Reed? I don't know you.
Thank you sincerely.
Like I'm effing stupid.
I don't know
you. Thank you, Diane, for the
cash
app.
You, Reed? What do I know about you?
Exactly, but you sitting there following somebody that have hurt many people on here, and you did it because he told you to.
Hurt many people up here because
shit the hell down. That's it.
So your book
hurt many alone. Stay the words away from me.
Wait, your book hurt many people up here. Is that what you're saying?
Okay, are you speaking? Are you speaking for them? Because guess what? How about you write part 2 and make it a sequel and write how other people feel about it? The whole thing is you did something wrong. You sat up here and you lying and you being fake about it instead of just owning up to your shit.
What do I get out of it?
Let it be.
What do I get out of it? I'm not monetized or anything.
Crazy.
Well, that's why you did it. That's why you did it. You're not monetizing, so you don't want her to get her money.
What?
You know what I'm saying? You sabotaging her because you're not monetized.
And it's so crazy because y'all so jealous hearted and y'all don't want to see nobody to prosper any type of fucking way.
Baby,
and
you made more money. What are you talking about? You made
it's the point of being a woman, period. Y'all don't want to see people doing good. So what y'all do? Y'all take the littlest thing, and it took y'all to wait till this creep told y'all to do it.
Ron,
and you sat there and endangered the Japanese.
Let me say this before I go, because I'm gonna get ready to dance my way up on out of here in a minute, because we've been on here.
Thank you.
If somebody had one last thing that they needed to say, I would have dropped the link, but let me see. Thank you, Bree, for coming on here talking to us
Thank
about it.
you.
Lolo, you a liar, baby girl. You had me fooled.
Sorry,
You
Miss
even had me. You
not
even
so.
had me telling Ronnie Q to calm down. I didn't know why she was
You
cursing
can
you
go
like
back
that.
and watch
Then everybody in
anything
my
that you
chat saying the same thing. You from Sean's camp. You can't sit there and tell me you only heard one sentence out of a whole line. I hate to say it like this. I don't hate you. I don't know you to dislike you.
No, ma'am,
But the
that's not
census
the
is
truth.
saying,
That is not
but the
what I
whole
said.
chat, 200 some people, is saying that you read that lady whole book because you were
I
trying to
haven't read the
sabotage her
whole
coin.
book.
Now, that's just all to it. That's what you
I
did.
have
That's
not
exactly
read
what you
the
did.
whole book.
And
Read
now
again.
I'm
If
going to
you
get
want
ready
me
to
to
go.
take it down, I
I'm going to
will.
get ready to go, y'all.
Because it wasn't done
For a
with ill
couple
intent.
hours. We finna go
Thank
over.
you, thank you, thank you, Ms. Black, for the
Thank
opportunity
you.
to speak. Right.
Don't leave yet, Reed. Don't leave. Thank
Mhm.
you, Lolo, for coming over here,
You
deceiving
welcome.
everybody on here. You were
Feel that
wrong.
way, love.
John told you to do that. That's what you
John
did.
told you to do
However,
that.
I still don't hate you. Talk to you later. Okay, Reed, I enjoyed you guys. Everybody, I'm not going to even dance up out of here. I'm getting ready to run on over here to Lady Nika house because she got some things to say too. I've been on here an hour. Thank you for the cash app that I got, y'all. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Diana. And y'all know I already said y'all know I'm talking about. If y'all want to drop it on my drawers on the way out, feel free to do it. I love you guys. Thanks for coming. Everybody came to the chat. Spinny Boy, Like It Boss Lady, Ronnie Q, the Reed. One lady didn't get a chance to talk. Maybe her stuff wasn't right. Thank you, Holly Q. Thank you, everybody. Love you all. Talk to y'all later. Let's go over Lady Nika's house. Tulu, thank you, Reed. And
Bye.
I'm still gonna promote your book. I'm still
Thank
gonna keep
you.
promoting your book, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank y'all for having my back. Thank y'all for
Okay,
having
honey.
my back. I'll see
Okay.
y'all over at Lady Nika's.
Okay. All right,
All
baby.
right.
Bye. I forgot to do my Tulu. Tulu. Tulu.